Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Demi DeSoto along with Megan Anderson and Christopher Janish coming to you from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today featuring the Grants Pass Cavemen taking on North Medford Black Tornado in the Southwest Conference opener. Both teams come into tonight 0-0. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. You know, you could be sure to download the new version of our free app and watch all the Table Rock Sports Network events right there on your phone, tablet, PC, or anywhere you connect, and it's all for free. We also invite fans to check out all the features on TableRockSports.net. Also follow us on social media at Table Rock Sports. Coming up in just a minute, we'll have the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, where we'll hear from Coach York and Coach Plankenhorn as we count down to tip-off here on Table Rock Sports. Be sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back in just a few moments.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
And we welcome you back tonight. Grants Pass comes into tonight 7-5 overall. North Medford at 7-7. But as you're going to hear from both coaches in just a moment, tonight they're 0-0. Now, when we talk about what's coming up, you know, North Medford comes into this, Coach Scott Plankenhorn in his 14th season. Last year they went 16-10, 7-3, and they were tied for first in the Southwest Conference 3 years in a row that they have been in a tie or led and gotten the title of the Southwest Conference. They did lose some players, all-league players that departed, Jeray Thomas, Darius Wells, and Garrett Parker. Players to watch, though, this year, as we've been checking out, Chris can attest to this, too. Jet Carpenter, Victor Roscoe Bernal, we like to call him VOB around here. Nick Carrick, Landon Ellis, and Bryce Dyer. All of these guys have been great contributors. In fact, 3 of them are on the top 10 scoring list for the conference. You've got Jet Carpenter, Landon Ellis, and Nick Carrick. Respectfully, 3 guys out of 10 in the conference are in the top 10. Tornado have won at least a share of the conference title each of the past 3 seasons. They lost to Jesuit in the second round of the state playoffs the past 2 years. Senior post Jet Carpenter, second team all tight end, who signed with Eastern Washington, was second team all Southwest pick a year ago, averaging about 11 points and 5.4 rebounds per game. Carpenter is the lone starter coming back for Coach Plankenhorn. A senior guard, Victor Roscoe Bernal, averaged about 5.5 points and 2 assists. He received all Southwest Conference honorable mention coming off the bench. Junior 6'4" Nick Carrick, guard, he was 5.1 points, is the only other returner who averaged more than 2 points a game. Despite the inexperience, veteran coach Scott Plankenhorn sees the team as a title contender yet again this year. As for Grants Pass, under Coach Tyler York in his 4th season, last year they were 7-17, trying to turn things around. They're picked 5th in the Southwest Conference. They had a few players, some guards that left. First team All-League Taylor Anderson left. 2 honorable mentions, Randy Clark and Skylar Rich, both left. This year, though, they've got the quarterback, Chase Coyle, the senior. Cade Anderson, he's out there too. Anthony Maravilla, the senior. Morgan Law, a junior. And Cade Ely. Those are players to watch tonight. Cavemen have not been to the state tournament since 2003, and they missed the playoffs last winter, and that didn't go over well for Coach York. 4th-year coach Tyler York looks to end that streak with an inexperienced group that graduated 4 starters, and he returns 2 players who saw significant action last season. 6'2" forward Chase Coyle, the only starter back. He averaged 3 points a game, tops among the returners. The Cavemen did receive a boost with transfer 6'3" forward Cade Ely, who played a bit of minutes off the bench for a Grant team up in Portland that placed 5th at the 6A tournament in March. York sees the ability to hit from three-point range as it's key to the team's playoff, and as you hear coming up in the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, he also talks about how they are known for playing a nitty-gritty game, and they'll run with you, they'll play with you, they'll bump with you, they'll do whatever it takes. So we'll see what's going to happen. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this. We're on the pregame show here on Table Rock Sports. Stay tuned. Here's how you can find out about getting your subscriptions on YouTube to watch all the games.
Rock Sports would like to thank you fans for watching tonight and for your great comments on our new YouTube-based Lithia Superstore Game Center. Located on the homepage of our website, you can watch multiple streams live or go full screen with your favorite team's game. One way to help us keep this great service going is by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscribe button. You'll be entered to win prizes and get notices on local sporting events before they go live. You help us with a click, we'll help keep you in the game when you can't be there live, and you'll have a chance to win crispy, crunchy chicken and 2020 game tickets to an Oregon College event. Subscribe.
And we welcome you back to the Lacey Athletic Center on the campus of North Medford High School. I'm Debbie DeSoto, along with Megan Anderson and Christopher Janish, coming to you live. And, you know, we want to think about something coming up that you might want to attend. Sports in Southern Oregon, it's a hotbed. Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission invite you to come to a great event that's coming up, and that it's going to be part of the premier local sports event of the year. It's Thursday, February 13th. It's the 6th annual Top 10 Sports Stories from the Mail Tribune and the Awards Banquet. You can spend an evening celebrating great moments and athletes from the past year, with the proceeds benefiting the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Also, too, they'll honor the Sports Advocate of the Year, and it's a good one. Have to come and find out who it is. Visit travelmedford.org to purchase your tickets today, and we'll see you there. Also, too, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report will be coming up. We'll recap some scoring and stats. We'll tell you about some great new sports programs coming up in 2020. Visit playmedford.com to learn more or register for Young Superstar Sports. Also, too, Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve, Table Rock Sports is pleased to welcome them as a new sponsor and here in the winter. They specialize in the areas of personal injury, workers' comp, medical malpractice, wrongful death, and other claims that have offices in Salem, Eugene, Roseburg, Grants Pass, Medford, and Klamath Falls. Also, too, fans, stop into any of the 7 Siskiyou Cellular locations in Southern Oregon for a wide range of your wireless needs. For over 25 years, Siskiyou Cellular has been keeping customers connected to people and things that matter most. Siskiyou Cellular, presenting sponsor of Table Rock Sports. It's people like this and Lithia Superstore that help make tonight possible, and it is possible by these sponsors, including them at Highway 62. Drop in, see General Manager Jason Lawrence, and tell him thanks for being a sponsor. Browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with their outstanding staff. Thanks to our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Also, too, would like to thank Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Sharp vision is an important thing for your student athletes on the field and in the classroom. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon on Royal Avenue in Medford. Vision care for the entire family with the state-of-the-art equipment and the optical boutique for the right look. Vision Eye Care of SouthernOregon.com to learn more. You know, Table Rock sports fans who access the games on mobile devices need to know that we have an app for that. I know that's an old saying that's beaten by like a dead horse, but it is. Table Rock Sports app is available through Apple and Android markets, and you can get the games faster with Table Rock Sports app. Check it out. You know, all the people that come to these games, you know, we're asked to know your role and behave yourself. You know, you're either a coach, you're either a player, you're a spectator, but know your role. Table Rock Sports is partnering with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission to promote Know Your Role campaign and to improve the culture surrounding youth sports. You'll hear messages from the campaign in tonight's game and throughout the season, and you can learn more by visiting travelmedford.org and click on sports and then the SOSC. Table Rock Sports, the OSAA, the NFHS, all partners in supporting a healthy sporting environment for all. Well, when we come back, we'll hear the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Coaches coming up in just a second, so you'll want to stick around for that when we come back in 1 minute.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is a guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just a dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guide during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass.
Welcome to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner here on TableRockSports.net. Here with the Grants Pass Cavemen head coach, Tyler. And Coach, York, 0-0, all brand new. What's going to be different in the season now that the preseason's done?
A different focus, I think. While all those games are important for seeding and RPI and all that kind of stuff, this is what really matters. And you could lose every game prior to here, and as long as you play well, finish in that top three, you're going to give yourself an opportunity to go to the playoffs and make a run. And so, we've got to refocus now and tackle the task at hand, which is our league, and a very good league and competitive league. And so that starts tonight with, North Medford.
So now, what did your team learn, and what did you learn in the preseason coming forward?
I think we've figured out that we're a pretty tough, gritty team. It took us a lot of time with the amount of guys that we lost from last year to kind of figure out our identity. And I think, our preseason is really where we had an opportunity to find that. And we figured out that we're going to be a team that's going to, win and lose together. We're going to do everything together. We don't have one just dominant player. And collectively as a group, we work really hard and, like I said, got a lot of grit and determination. And so, that's kind of our identity as a group right now.
So now when you look at this North Medford team, and again, another team, 7-7, in kind of the same boat, still trying to figure out who they are. What scares you about them?
Well, I think, the success that they've had, and they kind of have that mentality is, it may be a new group, but the expectation is to succeed and to win. And I think anytime you face a team that has that kind of confidence, that kind of gives you a leg up. And so they run their stuff very well. It's the same system they've been running for a long time, and it's new faces and the same stuff and the same result a lot of the time. So I think that's what really scares us the most, when you talk about a North Medford team, is just that success that they've had and the continued success. And, so we've got to try to do some things, obviously, to combat that with a new group and a team that's probably a little more vulnerable than they have been in the past entering league.
So now, where do you think your team may have a few surprises up your sleeve for them?
I think teams get surprised at just how hard we play and the effort that we bring every night. We're not the biggest team. We're not the most skilled team either, but we're going to get in you and we're going to try to make you uncomfortable for 32 minutes. I think that's what's going to surprise a lot of teams this year.
So now give me a health status update. Everybody good? Everybody there? Everybody ready to go?
We've actually been pretty lucky with having everyone healthy this year. Unfortunately, we did lose Justin Ferris on Wednesday to an injury, so we won't have him for the list game in probably a couple of weeks. But other than that, we're healthy.
So now you've got this group of young men, as they're growing in life and stuff. And what does it mean to you, besides basketball, to have these young men under your tutelage?
It's a real blessing and privilege to be around these guys every day. It's, I feel like I've had a pretty good group of kids since I've taken over for the last 4 years, and this group is no different. It's such a fun group of guys, great group of kids, and to see them come so far as a basketball team and individuals is even more fun and exciting to see.
All right, well, there you have it from the Cavemen as they get ready for tip-off here. It's Southwest Conference action taking off on Table Rock Sports when we come back right after this.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed and look good while you see well. specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us buy.
Well, welcome to the Bills Glass Coach's Corner here with Scott Plankenhorn. And did anybody tell you that you guys are 0-0?
Yes, multiple times. I've reminded the kids because non-league didn't quite go the way we expected, being 7-7 by any means. We did not plan on being 7-7 at the end of that non-league schedule, even though we knew we were playing a heck of a schedule and a very difficult one at that. We played 4 top 10 teams, but we just didn't expect to be 7-7. So we've been reminding everybody that everybody's 0-0, and even teams that are 3-15 or 3-12, when they start league and they get to put 0-0 up, are refreshed and ready to go. So we're hopefully refreshed and ready to go, knowing we're 0-0 and trying to put up 4 in a row.
So now what is it that you hope stays in the preseason, and what is it you hope comes forward?
The ball stopping hopefully went away in the preseason. We're hoping the ball moves a little bit more and the defensive end comes out. You've been around long enough to know that we're usually predicated our stuff on the defensive end. It just hasn't happened for the first 14 games. So we're hoping. We've been working hard on it the last couple of weeks, and it's started to show some signs. We're just hoping it starts to really show signs tonight. And then the extra pass and move the basketball and make the defense actually work and see if they can guard before we shoot it. And we've just been going, boom, I'm open, I'll shoot it. So, which, like I tell them, isn't the worst shot in the world, but how do you know if they can actually guard or not? Maybe we get a layup. So we're hoping the ball will move a little bit more and our defense is a little bit better.
So now, do you have blisters on your hands from all the hand clapping at practice?
Not a lot of clapping going on. I'm not doing too much yelling, though, either. Like I said, we're just really just trying to get it to the point to where we want it to go. We've canceled some things out that I thought we might have just been doing too many things. So defensively, we've shrunk ourselves into some easy calls instead of having so many other different things. We're back to just our black. We're going to come at you and we're going to guard, and we're not going to worry about other things. We're just going to be there, and then we're going to have our zone, and then we're going to have a switching, but not all these other numbers to go with them and try to change everything. We're just coming out and guarding you straight up, and we're going to defend the heck out of you and challenge every pass and challenge the ball and get back to that way we used to play back in the day. I don't know why we started switching a lot of the stuff, but we're getting back to just the fundamentals that won us a lot of games. So hopefully that'll change tonight.
Well, there you heard it. So sometimes you have to look backward to move forward. And if you move forward, it may be bringing something from back up into the future.
That's definitely the goal. Like I said, we're 0-0, and we're just trying to repeat one more time, keep that rolling, and hopefully that'll start with our defense, and then the offense will follow.
3's a charm. We'll have to figure out a phrase for 4. But we'll see what happens as we're counting down to tip-off here on Table Rock Sports.
Hello, I'm Lennox Scott, Chairman and CEO of John O. Scott Real Estate. In 1931, my grandfather started John O. Scott Real Estate. I would like to take a moment to thank you for your trust in allowing us to serve your real estate needs. Helping you realize your home ownership dreams is why we do what we do. But one thing is clear, it takes place one client at a time, each individual buyer or seller, because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. The past few years have been an incredible time of growth for us. We now have over 110 offices and more than 3,000 broker associates in the states of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and California. But our higher purpose is living life as a contribution.
As the fight song gets played, you know it's getting close to game time. Teams are coming out on the court. Doesn't look like it. Nothing on the court right now, but hardwood referees over here. You got Ken, Joe, and don't see the third official, but radio from Grants Pass is here. I see Chuck Leonard down there. So they'll have a radio broadcast back in Grants Pass. If you want to watch the game, Table Rock Sports is the place to be. Chris Janis joins me on the mic now, and Chris, 0-0. You've been in positions like that where, okay, the preseason is over. What are you going to do?
Well, you know, Demi, all you can do is just play your game and see how it comes out. Both these teams very skilled teams that have both faced the gauntlet in the preseason.
Yeah.
Now coming into the first game of the regular season conference play, and all that matters to get one of those top 3 spots.
Tonight's contest between the visiting Grants Pass Cavemen and your North Medford Black Tornado. And just a reminder, we do need the front row of both sides of grandstands to be free and open before we begin the game this evening. Let us start with the playing of our national anthem by the North Medford Band. We begin with introductions. Starting lineup for the visiting Grants Pass Cavemen. A 6'1" senior at guard number 1, Anthony Maravilla. A 6'2" senior at post number 11, Chase Boyle. A 5'10" senior at guard number 12, Cade Anderson. A 5'9" sophomore guard, number 15, Kay Ely. And a 6-foot junior, at guard number 24, Morgan Law. Cavemen are coached by Tyler York and assisted by Steve York. And now would you please rise as I introduce your North Medford Black Tornado.
Well, there you have it. It's game time, Christopher, and both teams out there on the court and ready. 8 minutes on the John L. Scott scoreboard, and the season starts here tonight.
This starts us off, Demi.
With one of the oldest rivalries in the state.
Yeah.
Over 100 years between these two teams. Jed Carpenter doing the honors. Going up against Chase Coyle, the quarterback. So the tight end and defensive end going up against the quarterback from football.
Yeah, Coyle, quite the athlete.
Yeah, he is. Here we go. Underway, and North Medford gets the first possession. Ellis now coming down, going to bring it out. He's picked up quickly on the perimeter out there by Kate Anderson. Gets it over to VOB, back across over to Dyer. Dyer looking to the outside for the cut. Ellis going to try to drive it, pulls it up, dishes down to Dyer, up and in.
Good looking pass there from Ellis.
Ellis gets the assist. Dyer gets the first points on the board for the Black Tornado. Just underway. 2-0 is our lead. Gets it back now, moving it. Ellis on the defensive side, kicks it back out. There's a wide open three. Not gonna go. Does he save it? He does. He got his own shot. Amazing when you can get your own rebound on a three-pointer. And that one up and going, no good. Back underneath, up and in. Nicely done that time by Kate Ely. And we are all tied at 2. Clock has continued to run for the whole first minute. That's usually unusual. Andy Atkinson here from the Mail Tribune. Could see photos tomorrow there. Watch highlights tonight on KTVL. I'll be hosting Friday night fast breaks. Here comes Ely again off the rim, no good. Grants Pass, very aggressive. This is what the coach talked about, playing gritty.
Yeah, pokes the ball away from Ellis last time down.
Ellis kicks it back out. Carrick doesn't get it, and here comes Ely again. Dishes it off. Back out, no three. With a floater, not going to get it. And 3-second violation.
Can't afford to get those kind of calls after you get some momentum going by good plays.
You don't get a 3-second call very often.
Yeah.
Must have been pretty blatant. Ellis now picked up on the outside. Has to kick it out to Dyer. Dyer going to get it around to VOB. Victor Orozco Bernal, for those of you who don't know. And I didn't pronounce the hyphen. Dyer looking into the corner. Victor trying to go baseline. Dishes it back out, loses it over to Ely. Ely coming down. He's got a man down and low. And he's going to take it. Nice move. Gets the lay-in.
That last possession, you saw North Medford trying to slow down the offense, actually think about what they're going to do, not just take that first shot. That time it didn't work out for him, but good to see him thinking and looking for it.
Carpenter with the fake there. Dyer now getting picked up by Ely. Dishes down low. Carrick starts with the steal. Can't get it. Ely very active so far tonight. Takes it and dishes. Nicely done underneath. So with 5:15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us. Right now, Grants Pass with the lead, 6-2. We're back in just a moment. Stay with us.
I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety.
So as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, as we get ready to start live action here, 6-2. Grants Pass with the early lead. North Medford with the ball. Going to get back into this one here as we move along, approaching the 5-minute mark. Dan DeSoto along with Megan Anderson and Christopher Janish from North Medford High School. Glad to have you with us here tonight. Dyer trying to create something. Coaches wanted him to be more patient, but he wants him to keep it moving. We heard him say that in the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Ellis gets it down to Victor, all the way across court. Carrick going to go up. Loses the handle on it, and Grants Pass comes up with it. Here they come back the other way as Morgan Law brings it down. Ely's so far the leading scorer in the game. He's got 4 points on the night. Going to stay with Grants Pass. Carpenter pleading his case to Joe Mattis, not going to work.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to, when you get a block like that, to get the call to go your way.
Yeah. They get the ball in down the corner. Back out. Trying to move it a little bit. They get it there to Coyle. Left-handed, and it's in. Bernal gets it into Ellis. Ellis, spin move, nicely done. Doesn't get the roll, but he draws the foul. .403 to go here in the first. First foul of the game. That's where it puts it. Fouls are located under the timeouts on your scoreboard if you're looking for them. And Ellis is on the board with a point. Ellis has been known to shoot 20 in a game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's such a dynamic scorer, especially driving to the hoop.
See his dad, Jerry Ellis, up in the stands, hanging out. Jordan Ellis, almost a doctor in Massachusetts. Hope you're watching, Jordan. Driving now, getting it down there is Maravilla. Kicks it back out to Ely. Ely looking for the lane move. Turns, tries to put it up. Gets the roll to roll over the rim, but not in the basket. Here comes Carpenter back the other way. Ellis on the dribble, gets it to Dyer. Dyer kicks it out. Neff in the game now for the Black Tornado. Ty Neff, number 0. Carpenter for 3. Oh, in and out the rim. Ely with the rebound. Here come the Cavemen the other way. Ellis, breaks up the long pass. Makes him change course. They kick it out. Coyle. Back out to Ely. Ely stopped and thought about the 3. Getting it back out around the outside. Maravilla loses the handle on it. Carpenter trying to fight for it. Boy, it's bouncing all over the place. They get it way down to Neff. Up and in.
Neff gets on the board, knocks it to a 2-point lead.
Good patience by him to let the defender go up and by.
Yeah.
So 8-6 now. Ely. Lincoln, he's at the elbow, kicks it out. Outside shot. Morgan Law for 3. So 11-6 on the missed shot there. Coming back down. They thought about a long-range shot. They're going to get a foul on the floor. Dyer going to get called on the foul. Each team with a foul now. They're going to take a timeout. We will too. As we do, we'll break on the break board. We'll tell you our score. Right now, 11-6. Grants Pass with the lead. We'll be back after this. Stay with us, folks. Glad to have you with us.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their...
Welcome back. Table Rock Sports coverage coming to you on this Friday night. Glad you're with us here. Christopher Janish, Deputy Soto, Megan Anderson coming your way. That one goes out. It'll stay with the Black Tornado.
That last shot by Law.
Yeah, Law's doing pretty good. He's got a 3 and a 2.
Yeah.
Carpenter, has it stripped. Coming down now for the layup. Left-handed. Nicely done there by Keenan Alderson with the 2-point layup left-handed. That was pretty. Dyer now picked up on the outside there by Morgan Law. Nice dish outside. Carpenter had the 3, goes baseline. Can't quite get the angle. Victor has it taken away, going to draw the foul. Second foul on Anderson.
Second team foul for Grants Pass as well.
Off the rim, no good. Here they come back the other way with the ball down court. Trent Anderson getting it out over there to Alderson. Anderson to Alderson. Getting it back out there now. Law.
Hit the shot but traveled before, so that won't count. It'll be North Medford ball.
Minute 15 to go here in the first period. On the John L. Scott scoreboard right now, 15-6, a 9-point lead for the Cavemen. Tyler York in his 4th year. Players to watch tonight: Chase Coyle, Kate Anderson, Maravilla, Morgan Law, and Kate Ely. Neff, not enough. They're going to keep it with the Black Tornado. They'll have it on the baseline right in front of Andy Atkinson. In case you ever wonder what Andy Atkinson looks like, that's him with the big camera right there for the Mail Tribune. Gets knocked out of bounds. North girls playing up at Grants Pass tonight. We'll have highlights of that on Channel 10 coming up tonight. Jake McCoy, Jonathan McCurry doing that game for us. Here they come now. Under a minute to go here in the first period. 9-point lead for Grants Pass with the ball. Dish it out to the outside. They get it out there this time to Maravilla, who's driving. Carpenter going to get called on, I guess it would be a reach.
Yeah, kind of a reach or hand check call. Unfortunately, it looked from up here like he got all ball, but
yeah, that's what he tried to tell the official.
When your arms reached in there, it's hard to.
And the official has his back to the other side. Yeah, that's what he tried to explain to the official, who wasn't buying it.
Now a foul goes the other way against Grants Pass.
3rd team foul. Oh, they're going to say he got it. Robustelli in the game now, gets his first foul. Ellis coming back in the game. So they'll have it on the baseline. 25 seconds to go in the period. Alderson with Ellis on him, brings it back out on top, trying to reset the offense. Under 20 to go. Looking for that last shot. Coyle looking for a break there. He was looking at Dixon there for a second. Floats it up, doesn't get it. Dixon with the rebound, puts it up, and he'll get a 3-point opportunity. Tyson Dixon gets a basket, and he'll go to the line. Robustelli is going to get his second. Seven seconds left on the clock. Dixon, the senior, 6'5" senior at that. Victor brings it in beautifully, coast to coast. Victor Bernal, wow, I'll tell you what. End of the first quarter. We'll take a break here, but on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we will tell you 17-8 is our score. We're back after this on Table Rock Sports. Stay tuned and stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the...
And we welcome you back. 17-8 at the end of the first on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They've got offices in Medford, Ashland, and Grants Pass as we go to the second period. Glad to have you with us here. Underway we are, in the words of Yoda. Cross-court pass down there, trying to get it to happen. Back on top again. Law getting it in the corner. 3-point attempt. Off the rim, no good. Dyer with the rebound, gets it out to Bernal. Bernal kicks it. A little body check there, kept Bernal from getting to it, and turns it over to Grants Pass.
And those turnovers have just been killing North Medford.
Killing Scott Plankenhorn's hairline, too.
Yeah, they have just not been able to keep their hands on the ball. The normally
pretty
dynamic and quick-moving offense,
that's the way they like it.
Especially in fast breaks, has just not had the ball go their way.
Back out on top now. Alderson gets it back over to Maravilla. Morgan Law now with it. Down low. In the corner. No three-pointer there. They bring it back out on top. 7-minute mark here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com. Check out all the good stuff they have to offer. Long time on this possession with nothing really penetrating.
Yeah, Grants Pass showing good patience, but not having a lot of motion. But
Ely, what a move, boy. He fought for that.
If you can use your patience to get baskets like that, it's worth it to just slow it down.
Carpenter, almost loses the handle on it. Dyer, he's going to try to go around, kick it out. Back out on top. Carrick, a little long for the three. Going to get the extra step. That'll kill you. 6:18 to go here in the half. They bring it across the half-court line. Ely down there with Carpenter on him. That's a handful, huh?
Yeah.
Way into the corner. They were looking for that cut behind a coil. He got it, but nowhere to go with it. Floater, up and in. Nicely done. Maravilla puts him over the 20 mark with 21 points for the team, not Maravilla. His first bucket of the night. Carpenter, left-handed, off the rim and in.
Count it and one.
Carpenter will go to the line. 21-10 is our score. Carpenter's first bucket of the night. He's been playing hard underneath.
Yeah.
Scott Thomas down there with some photos, and it's off the rim. Check out his Instagram. He's got some good stuff there. Brings it back out on top. Alderson gets it back around, down into Ely. Ely backing his way in. Turns around, kicks it out, and that is going to go off a Grants Pass. North Medford will have the ball there. Good defense.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of defense that Grants Pass has been having on North Medford. Now North gave him a little bit of a dose there on medicine.
Dyer now, Ely on him. Bernal picked up out there. They get over to Ellis. Kicks it out, Bernal. Dyer, they're looking for that eventual open shot. There it is, didn't roll. Ely gets the rebound. Well, it bounces out. Ends up going over to Alderson. Ely better not. Oh, I thought they were going to put that foot down. He'd get called for a travel. Driving the lane, kicks it out. 3-point attempt. Off the backboard. Boyle playing tough defensive there. Score remains 21-10. Both teams with 4 team fouls. And Bernal's in there for 2. His first bucket of the night. Grants pass. Doesn't go. Carrick gets the rebound. Dyer kicks it out. Carpenter. Oh, awkward move, but he gets the roll.
Jen has such good ball control. When he goes up like that, he can just hold it to the last second, then put it in.
Same kind of moves like football.
Yeah.
He was doing Euro steps in football. Woo! In and out from the corner. Looks like they're going to get Ellis on a reach there. I see the referees concurred.
Yeah.
They bring it down now here. Under 4 minutes to go here in the half. Ellis with the steal. He's fast. He'll lay it up. Spares it. Gets the roll and the foul. Ellis will go to the line for a 3-point play.
That's the kind of grit this North Medford team needs to play with.
Back to a 5-point lead now. And he's got a chance now to cut it to 4. Get a 3-point play the hard way. Taking an elbow to the gut. Ellis and that long lineage of Ellis basketball. Jocelyn, Jordan, Jerry. That's 4 generations at least. Ellis with the free throw. He's got 5 on the night.
Blocking foul. Called on Dyer.
Dyer that time is going to get that. 6 fouls for the Black Tornado. 5 fouls for Grants Pass. Good movement of the ball around. Nice trying on the dish. Got kicked there. It'll be on the baseline for Grants Pass. .306 to go here in the first half. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Check out playmedford.com for all the great stuff they offer this community. Ely now. Over and done. Victor Bernal showing some hustle there. Referees confer. Going to go back to Grants Pass.
Yeah, Victor hustled hard after that one. Got his hand on it, just not quite enough to bring it in.
Driving with the left hand. Kicks it out to Ely for 3. Off the rim, no good. Carpenter goes up for the rebound. He's going to draw the foul. I think it's going to be against Dixon. That's his second. And as they, both teams now with 6 team fouls. Sherborne getting ready to come in for the Black Tornado, number 1. Carrick, yes, for 3. And we got ourselves back a ball game. Stop and pop, doesn't go. Rebound in there. Here comes Dyer down the court. Gets it into Ellis. Lays it in with the left hand, and the Black Tornado take the lead. Ellis with the lead layup there with the replay. And we'll show you that replay right now. As you see here, out of the rebound, they get it out to Ellis on the outside. He goes up, lays it in with the left hand. Beautiful shot for the lead. Well, as we come back, we want to tell you that John L. Scott, they do have offices located in Medford, Ashland, and Grants Pass with some great offers for you. If you need to buy or sell a house, check it out. But also, too, you know, Table Rock Sports will be having extensive OSAA playoff coverage. Playoffs? You want to talk playoffs already? Our winter sports teams ahead on the NFHS Network. Championship excitement from Table Rock Sports and the NFHS Network. That all begins February 21st and 22nd at the state swimming finals and concludes with the 4th, 5th, and 6A boys and girls basketball tournaments. Oregon's leading provider of OSAA playoff coverage, Table Rock Sports. Check it out. We'd also like to thank Bill's Glass because they're proud to be a sponsor with Table Rock Sports for many years, and they've been an industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon for over 50 years. Covering the full spectrum of glass from your vehicle to any room in your house. They're locally owned, family-run Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. All right, back to live action now. Under 2 minutes to go. North Medford with the first lead of the night, 22-21. Little jumper, and it's in.
Good looking shot there.
Yeah, 23-22. Back door, Carpenter. 6 this frame. Woo, that one was from Josephine County.
Yeah, long shot there. Didn't go in.
Steal back. Kick it out. Sherborne, Carpenter, over to Bernal. Now here they set up under the offense, running their 41. Get it out to Dyer to Bernal, looking for the cut underneath. Not there to Carpenter. Carrick. Yo, in and out. Nicely kicked out by Carpenter. Let's reset and do it again, Coach says. So we got 33 seconds left here. Anderson on the foul.
And that does bring us to the bonus. So Carpenter will be going on to the line for the 1-and-1. Hits his first one.
Carpenter getting his scoring going. He has got 7 this period. They get the rebound back off that one. Another scoring opportunity with a 2-point lead. Go for the last possession here with 26 seconds here in the half. He's saying everybody set up, everybody set up. Ellis calling the play, holding the ball very tight. Back door, and it works. Ellis, 7 on the night. That one doesn't go. And that brings us to the half as we take a break. Been a heck of a half and a heck of a comeback by the Black Tornado. As they head to the locker room, we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. Our score, North Medford 27, Grants Pass 23. We'll be back with the Parks and Recreation halftime report coming up in just a moment here on Table Rock Sports. Stay with us, everybody. We're glad you're with us.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
And we welcome you back. There's your score, 27-23 North Medford with the lead. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more action coming up in just a moment. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Let's go! At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got Grand Champion, and today I got Reserve Grand Champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at Southern Oregon Sports.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lethia who made it all possible, Carlos. You want someone who's gonna take care of you and not just a dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
I saw a parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
Let's go! At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery provide professional, personal, and compassionate care for their patients. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice the full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at Southern Oregon Sports.
Well, we welcome you back, North Medford, with the lead coming from behind, Chris. That took some grit and some good action by North Medford getting in there. I mean, you got Carpenter in that second frame coming up with 6 points, 7 points. You had Carrot get in there with a three-pointer. Bernal got a couple. You had Ellis come on strong with 5 points in the second half. For Grants Pass, some of the leading scorers there, too, include Morgan Law. He's got 5 on the night. Cade Ely with 6, and he's been a beast inside, too, giving Carpenter all he can handle. Chase Coyle, the quarterback, playing tough as well in both of the first and second period. Tyson Dixon coming in off the bench, but he's played really well. And Maravilla, he's done really well in both periods. He's got a bucket. Also, Alderson, number 0, he's doing a lot to help move the ball, so everybody's seen a lot of contributions.
Yeah, I mean, everyone involved has really been making a difference. There hasn't been one standout player on either side. There's good team efforts, and for Grants Pass, a lot of steals. Their defense has been really good at bothering North Medford. Finally, at the end of the second half, North Medford was able to battle back a little bit. And
as coach would say, start to play their
game. create some offense for themselves. But in that first period, Grants Pass their defense was impenetrable.
Yeah, and as you said, North Medford just couldn't get a handle on the ball.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of mistakes. Right now, Willamette is up over Crater 28-24. That one's something else there. Up at Willamette. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Crater ranked number 3, I think, in the state, in the 5A. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report. We're glad to have you with us here. And, Little Hoopsters, they're doing their thing. And then coming up, too, if soccer's your game, You got Winter Session Soccer coming up. Get your kids started. The Indoor League runs the 25th of January to February 29th. Help your little ones get their game on. Visit PlayMedford.com. We thank you for tuning in for the PlayMedford.com halftime report. Great classes, field trips, and fun for teens and adults alike. And check it out. That's where it's happening, is right there. As we start our third period now, going to get things rolling. Appreciate you being with us on Table Rock Sports. I'm Debbie DeSoto along with Christopher Janish coming to you as we get going. Oh! Carrick with the big three-pointer. That stretches the lead to 7.
Yeah, that's important to start the third period with some energy.
And a three-pointer.
Yeah, well, that's what creates that energy.
He's got 2 of them. 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half. Back door, beautifully laid in.
Gives some of the Grants Pass fans to cheer about.
Yeah, that's a great one there. As Maravilla gets his 5th point of the night. Cuts it to a 5-point lead. Carpenter trying to get Coyle off of him. Those two have done battle before on the gridiron. Carrick again, and again it's in. He's got the touch. 3 3-pointers for Carrick tonight.
And playing card stands up and says, now play defense.
Yeah. You can do what you want on offense as long as you play the defense I want. He wants those active hands, and he'll get it there. 33-25 as we're here in the third period. Under 7 minutes to go here. Nice play there by Carpenter blocking the shot. Coyle tried to lay it up. Carpenter just timed that jump perfect.
Yeah.
You think those little kids running down the side there have any idea that there's a basketball game going on? They're just like, Mom, we want a hot dog. Kicks it way back out on top. Gets it out there to Maravilla. Maravilla over to Ely. Ely getting it out to Law. Law picked up by Ellis there. Trying to cut into that deficit of 33-25. Puts it up, doesn't get it. North Medford with the rebound. Here they come. Kicks it into the corner. Ellis, left-handed layup. Doesn't get the roll. Ely with the rebound. Grants Pass coming back the other way. They got a couple on the corners. Oh, they're going to get Jet for the grab from behind, and he knows it. He looked over at Coach and hit his chest. It's like, yeah. Coach, I know that was stupid.
It's tough when you get so into the game.
Yeah. First foul of the half for North Medford. Who made that shot? Wasn't looking. I was looking at the scorebook.
Let's see. That was Ely.
Ely again. Okay, so for Ely, now here he's got 8 points on the night. Carrick gets it over to Victor. Victor drives, tries to get it inside. Dyer goes up strong and gets it. Boy, that was a strong take there.
Dyer just a freshman, but he's shown so much skill already this season.
On the perimeter, they're waiting for that cut. North looks to be playing kind of a matchup, sort of a man zone kind of thing. Sometimes it kind of changes back and forth. Scott not really known for playing zone.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a zone, but a more positionless defense that allows guys to switch around pretty easily.
Is that what they call it these days? Ellis picks it up on the point. Papa Ellis in the crowd watching intently. Oh, there's Andy Atkinson up on the, I wonder where he went. He's up on the rack up there.
It's like, where's Waldo?
Yeah, that's right. Spot Andy taking photos for the Mill Tribune. We'll be down at the Mill Tribune tonight for Rosebud Media, KTVL, for Friday night fast breaks. Going solo tonight as Joe Brett is on assignment in Arizona. Tell you more about that later.
Heat check there for Carrick. Couldn't make his 4th 3 of the night.
Yeah. Got greedy. Coach wants him to get greedy with that shot when he's hot.
Bernal skip pass.
He waits for the pass defender. Oh, off the rim, no good, and Grants Pass comes away with it. Law gets it.
Good looking take there for Law.
He's got 7 on the night. 35-29 our score here in the third on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford, Grants Pass, first Southwest Conference game. Both these teams want to get off to a winning start, especially North Medford at home. Oh, look at Ely with that steal. He dishes it off to Law. Nice move. Gets the roll. Back to a 4-point game. Law and Ely doing the damage for the Cavemen.
They've been playing scrappy all night.
Surprised the Cavemen didn't change their name like the Axemen did. They're still the Cavemen.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in the works. Probably become the Cavers. Oh, Ely going to get him over the back. Coyle gets charged on that one.
Dyer going to the line for the Black Tornado.
Nope. 2:53 to go here in the third period. Glad to have you with us here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 35-31, heck of a game. It's kind of swung back and forth a couple times.
Yeah, it has been an exciting one. Neff and Robostelli checking into the game for North Medford. Carrick and Victor going to go ahead and get a break.
Neither one of those dropped, so it stays 35-31. Here come Cavemen. Oh, he thought about that, didn't he?
That's deep for anyone.
That's deep too, but he takes it. Ellis gets the rebound, coming coast to coast. Oh, doesn't get the roll he wants. Oh, Carpenter underneath. Lucky didn't get called for the foul there. As the Grants Pass fans will tell you. Floater doesn't go. Nice job. Oh, stealing back is Ely. He's everywhere. Woo, that's from downtown. Fighting for it. Grants Pass comes up with it in the corner. Coyle moving in. He's getting mad. He just wants to score. Gets it off to that. Gets his own rebound. Taken away by Dyer. Out to Ellis. And here come the Black Tornado. Back to go as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the third period. Ellis over to Neff. Neff inside to Carpenter. Tries to look for the dish. Not there. Gets tripped up. I think they're going to get Coyle on the trip. Yeah. Stoltz coming in the game now for the Black Tornado. Quarterback.
Timeout taken by North.
All right, with the timeout, North takes one. We will too. Short one at that. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us here on Table Rock Sports as we continue our coverage in just a moment.
I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety.
Got a couple scores for you to give to you. Crater trailing Willamette at the half, 31-30. A little bit of a surprise there. And then also to North Medford girls down 12-6 to the Lady Cavers. And we'll get you endeavor to get you a score update on South Medford and South Eugene.
South Eugene 41, South Medford 38 with 50 seconds left in the third period.
That's a good run for South Medford. That's the #1 pick in the Southwest Conference there. Dave Hancock in his 20th season. Stoltz. Oh, they're going to get him for an offensive foul. The quarterback on a keeper. Two fouls apiece for the teams. Oh, Stoltz almost with the takeaway. Boy, he's fighting hard.
Yeah, trying to make up for giving it up on the other side.
And they get it down to Dixon underneath. Dixon with 4 points on the night.
Just a 2-point game.
35-33. They get it down low to Carpenter. Waits, goes up, gets it. Boy, he was
Good
patient.
ball control.
Yeah, he was patient on that one. Carpenter with his first points of the half. Back to a 4-point lead. Under a minute to play as we get down to 42 seconds left.
Stoltz going to get called for that one underneath. No, it's on Robustelli.
Robustelli. If I got it right, that's his third.
Yeah, he's going to take a break into the game for him. Sherborne.
Sherborne coming back in, number 1. Oh, there's a three-pointer out there. Nicely shot. Back to a 1-point game as Anderson hits the three, his first of the night. Ellis down into the corner. Sherborne down low to Carpenter. Going to try to get onto Dixon. No, they kick it outside. Neff can't get it. Back out to Ellis. Into Stoltz out to the corner. They're trying to work that three. Stoltz thought about it. Ellis. Carpenter says, I'll just take it up and in. Doesn't get the roll he wants, but he draws the foul.
Technical foul called after the other foul.
So a foul and a technical on number 3.
Yeah, a kick in the game called against him. And then after that, another technical foul, I believe, a pushing or something like that.
So that is going to take it to 4 fouls for Grants Pass, 3 fouls for North Medford. Carpenter going to the line to shoot. 8 seconds on the clock for the third period. And swisharoo for Mr. Carpenter. 3 points this period. Makes that one also. Back to a 3-point lead as Carpenter has 4 points this period now. So now he's shooting again.
Yeah, those first 2 were the technical. Now he'll go ahead and shoot his normal free throws, but since they'll get the ball back, they don't
have to line up.
Exactly.
3 in a row. How many can you make in a row? 4 in a row. Wow. Boy, that was a heavy impact play right there.
Yeah.
Gave him 5 now in the period. Stoltz will inbound on the possession. 8 seconds to go, 41-36. Black Tornado with the ball and the lead. Carpenter kicks it out. Bernal looking for traffic. They're going to get him on the travel. He took a little stutter step inside.
.3.
Oh, off the backboard, no good. And that's the way the end of the third period will come to an end as we take a look at the breakboard from John L. Scott, our proud sponsor. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and in Eugene. And it's 41-36, North Medford with the lead. We're back after this. Stay with us, folks.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
We welcome you back to Table Rock Sports coverage on the John L. Scott scoreboard at the end of 3. It is 41-36. Glad to have you with us here. I'm Debbie DeSoto along with Christopher Janish. Megan Anderson joining us as well in the booth. Coming at you with some great basketball action to open Southwest Conference play. Inbound the ball, we're underway. Here in the fourth period, glad to have you with us. Southwest Conference action. Nicely done. Shot in there, made a good shot, actually, that time by Chase Coyle. Cuts it to a 3-point lead. Coyle now with 4 points on the night. Coming up later tonight, Friday Night Fast Breaks on Channel 10. Join me there. We'll have highlights, talk about what is coming up on all the leagues and games. Clock continues to run now. Under 8 minutes to play. 3-point lead for the Black Tornado. We've seen some big swings. And Carpenter, despite the effort, does not get it to fall. Nice drive on the baseline. That was a good move. Oh, it's going to stay with Grants Pass. Going to get 5 under there. Barely made it out. Steal by Bernal. Grab on the arm. They didn't stop the play. Grants Pass gets it. Carpenter steals it. They're fighting. Ely. Carpenter. Finally a jump ball called. That was something.
Yeah. Talk about a scramble for the ball.
Garrick makes a 2-pointer, extends the lead. He's got 11 on the night. Grants Pass, a gritty little team as their coach called them. Ely, one of the best, boy. He's playing tough in there. A nice block by Stultz. Neff, Garrett, Bernal. Stultz wanted the 3. Neff, yes.
Big hit there for Neff. At halftime in Grants Pass, the Cavers are up 16-6 over North Medford. That game a little bit behind ours.
Nice shot there. And that was a 3-pointer there by Ely. And on the night for him, he has 5 in the second half and 6 in the first half. That's 11 on the night. We'll keep it right here. Remind you of a couple of sponsors that help make this possible for you. And, you know, without these people's support, it would be a lot more that you would be having to pay to watch these games. But thanks to them, it all comes to you. We'd also like to remind you it's time for former high school athletes to get back in the game. Consider becoming an OSAA official. There's a serious shortage statewide in all sports at all levels. Remember the people that called your games in high school? Well, now it's your turn. Get back in the game. Visit newofficials.org and learn how you can get back in the game. Also want to thank the people making this happen. It's the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Drs. James Savish, Rajiv Rajagopal, and Brian Clevenger. They make it up. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls. They're ready to help. You can learn more. Schedule your complimentary implant consultation. Give them a call at 541-779-3781.
Carpenter shot in and out.
Grants Pass coming with a 5-point deficit now. Gonna have a turnover, goes for the Black Tornado. Back across the line they come. They get over to Neff, out to Carrick. Carrick looking down low, trying to get it into Dyer or to Carpenter. Gets double team, beats it, kicks it out. Oh, Ely almost had the swipe. Neff took it from his steal. Dyer fights down low, slapped out into the cheerleaders. 5:11 to go in the game. Coming up after the game, we'll have our post-game report brought to you by My Circle K. Have a quick wrap-up and then close it down. Look at the little floater, doesn't go. Neff fighting for it, back up inside. And boy, the height of Carrick helped out in that one, huh?
Yeah, the second effort from North Medford, getting those offensive rebounds has been so big here in the second half, Demi.
And that's what Coach Plank loves.
Yeah.
He likes to see that kind of effort. He's been concerned in the preseason that some of that wasn't there, and he's like, we've got to get ramped up and play to the execution level that he expects. Trayson Neff, guilty on the foul. 4:52 to go in the game. And Grants Pass makes that one, making it a 6-point game. Both teams with 4 fouls now here as we're counting down in the final 5 minutes. 6 points, anybody's game at this point.
Yeah.
Carrick now, picked up on the outside by Alderson. Carpenter sees the lane. Bernal will try a 3, sinks it. Bernal for 3, 5 on the night for him. 51-42, 9-point lead. Largest of the night for the Black Tornado. Here comes Carpenter. Doesn't get it to go. Carrick on the back.
Jed teed up there.
Yeah, he got teed up because he made some comments to the ref coming back up the court. So at the line, shooting the technical shots, Keenan Alderson, the senior, 5'9". He's a guard. First one is in. Grants Pass is Kirk Kolb is the superintendent of the district. Principal is Ryan Thompson. Athletic director Clay Roosevelt. Athletic trainer is Jake Digman. Head coach Tyler York. Steve York, assistant coach, as he sinks both of those. And they also have possession of the ball now, trailing by 7. And with that, 5 fouls for North Medford, 4 fouls for Grants Pass. Get it back. Working hard. Bernal out on the perimeter. Ely. Little floater, gets a tip off. Rebound comes down. Dyer brings it down. Gets it down, a little collision. Ely gets hit by his own man. Woo! Bernal floats it, doesn't get it. Carpenter. Gonna get a call of a jump ball on that one. Under 4 minutes to play. Clock counting down, under 3:30 to play. Grants pass, Coyle, left-handed dribble, gets it back out, gets out of the key. Ely picked up by Dyer. Almost had it stolen there by Bernal. Still, they're going to get a blocking foul on Dyer.
And that was a tough call to get. That's something you get away with so much of the time. That's the difference in taking one more step, one step quicker.
Yeah, being there before them. There's a steal. Here comes Dyer now, kicks it back to Ellis. Ellis gets out of the trap at half court, kicks it over to Carpenter. North's going to kind of slow things down a little bit with the 7-point lead, spread it out, move the ball around. Don't be so aggressive, just keep things flowing. Don't get double teamed. Coyle slaps the ball out from behind him. Dyer gets a man on right away, picked up there by Anderson. Over to Ellis, working that clock. And there's bench warning. The one thing that I see going wrong is all three coaches are yelling at the ref.
Yeah.
And that's what I think he's saying, stop. A lot of excitement there. Gives 6 fouls to the Black Tornado. To 5 for the visiting Grants Pass Cavemen. Officials having a conference. So back at the free throw line for more T fouls. Makes that one. Back to a 6-point lead. 3 free throws here, all technical shots. And he gets that one too. So now they get the possession as well. Technical fouls can kill you.
Yeah.
Cut the lead to 5 here, and they get the ball back. Ooh, almost a lost handle on that ball. Good move. Can't quite get it. They kick it out. They're going to get the foul called there. Coiled guilty on that one. North Medford now with 7 fouls. Grants Pass with 6. Coyle with his 3rd foul. Approaching the 2-minute mark. And he's going to get the foul called there. That one's going to go against number 12, Cade Anderson.
Grants Pass has to play aggressive at this point, but now that they're to the bonus, they have to make sure that they play clean as well.
Yeah, you can't just randomly foul. You got to make at least a strategic try to make a play. If you get a little overzealous in it, then it's a foul. That's okay. Ellis at the line. In there with a swish. Oh, yeah, they're in the bonus. Both teams are now. Ellis has been clutch at the line, I'll tell you that.
That is for sure.
Coyle takes it up strong. Carpenter comes down with the rebound on that one.
Carpenter going to be called on that foul.
Carpenter's going to be guilty on that one. Doesn't make that one. Ely's been pretty hot tonight shooting and been very, very active underneath. He and Carpenter have had a battle down there.
Yeah, that is for sure. How many fouls does Carpenter have?
Carpenter right now, by my count, has 3. He doesn't make the shot. Ooh, he almost got his 4th right there, coming over the back of Coyle. Coyle saying, he was all over me. Two very similar body types.
Yeah.
Coyle and Carpenter.
Both football players.
Yeah, quarterback and tight end, defensive end. Then All's going to get the bump on the sideline. Minute 33 to go in the game. Coming up at the end of the game, we'll have the My Circle K post-game report. And you could enjoy some crispy, crunchy chicken like the student section did here today. We brought our sponsor, fed the student section here today. And boy, they were appreciative. You can see some pictures on the mycirclek.com social media. They put the pictures up of the kids eating chicken and stuff. Check that out. We'll put some up on Table Rock too sometime over the weekend. Bernal, ooh, in and out, no good. Dyer tries for the rebound from behind. Into the corner. Off the rim, no good. Nice rebound there. Boy, Carpenter using his whole body.
Yeah.
(53-46). Nice ball movement. That's going to be just a, let me run the length of your arm with my hand and take a foul.
Yeah, something that I wanted to talk about the last possession, but the North Medford guards are so good at it, and traditionally they are, and Victor Roscoe-Bernal continues that of being able to dribble into contact to draw a foul.
Yeah.
And being able to still control the ball with knowing there's contact coming, and if the contact doesn't come, you're getting through it.
And you're keeping control of the ball through all that.
Exactly.
All right, we got a timeout on the court. We'll take one too. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this on Table Rock Sports. Glad to have you with us.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you. The driver.
And we thank you for being with us here. Table Rock Sports at the line now. Victor Roscoe-Bernal. 53-46 is the lead. He misses that one. Grants pass. Dixon comes down with a big rebound.
He
bounced it out of bounds. Coach Tyler up off the bench pointing that out. .59 seconds to go in the game. North Medford now with a 7-point lead and the ball. Some backcourt pressure being applied. Ellis with it as they get it down. Both teams want their first Southwest Conference win. Ely on Carpenter. Carpenter dishes it out. Dyer gets it back to Carpenter. Loses it on the turnover. Here they come back down. Drives, takes the contact. Going to get offensive foul as he ran into both players.
And that's a dangerous thing. Dyer wasn't all the way set down there. He managed to kind of avoid the contact, but Ellis got there in time, planted his feet, and was able to take the charge.
Dyer with the inbound now with the backcourt pressure. Somebody better run and get open. Gonna have to call a timeout. Good call there. So we want to remind you, coming up later tonight, Friday Night Fast Breaks on Channel 10. I'll be there bringing you the highlights. And great crew we've got. Lika, Thomas, Becca, Billy editing. Let's see, who else? Corey Reese editing. Jonathan McCrary shooting highlights for us. Watch that coming up. Also, 2 more coming your way. We've got, let's see, that is today. Monday, Crater and Clackamas in the MLK tournament at PSU. That should be a good one. Then on Tuesday, we got boys basketball, Crater at Churchill. A couple on Wednesday, girls basketball, boys basketball back-to-back starting at 5:30. Butte Falls at St. Mary's. Then on Thursday, North Medford at South Medford Wrestling. And Thursday, Roseburg at Grants Pass Wrestling as well. So continuing our wrestling coverage. Grants Pass did well against North Medford the other night here with the big team win. And then Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games altogether.
It's an exciting time of the year, Demi, as conference basketball starts.
And they say Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. Well, how about basketball season? It's pretty good, too. Nothing compared to Christmas, but, you know, got to do what you got to do. And a little tacky foul there, just trying to stop the clock with 40 seconds to go. That puts them into double bonus. Both teams in the bonus, North Medford in the double bonus.
And that means a guaranteed 2 shots, but Carrick doesn't need it.
North Medford pretty much staying with the starters pretty much most of the way. Neff doing some time off the bench. Sherborne coming in off the bench a little bit. Sinks that one as well, so a couple there. Grants Pass, trying to work it now as the clock under 40 seconds to go. Oh, there's a three-pointer. That could cause some commotion. And so Law hit that one from the outside for 3. 30-second timeout. So your assessment, Chris, of the back and forth that this has gone. We've seen swings go both ways.
Yeah, Demi, definitely some great back and forth action. Both these teams itching for that win. Both these teams, scrappy teams, undersized, with such talented players that know how to play as a team.
Yeah, that's the key. That's trying to do it. Both coaches right now drawing on their chalkboards, saying here's what we got to do to clean out this last, we'll put it back on and make it match. 29 seconds on the clock here in the fourth. .29 seconds to go. Oh, 55-49, sorry. I thought that last one was a three-pointer. So referees down there holding the ball. There's Andy Atkinson starting to make his way out. Got his assignment done. He'll have photos up later at gallery on meltribune.com.
Just a 6-point lead.
Gonna have to foul quickly. And they do. They get the little touch. Stopping the clock with 24 seconds. 11th foul of the night. That is going to send Dyer. Ely coming back in. Ely, Law in as well. Dixon not in at the moment. Coyle getting ready to check back in. Ooh, in and out, no good. No horn? Don't they horn when subs come in?
Sometimes. They horn to let the officials know that there's a sub there to come in.
Okay. And he makes it.
Dyer, some good-looking shots from the line.
Yeah, he's got good form. Oh, that one's off. Carrick almost with the rebound. Oh, nice takeaway, Dyer. Dyer coming through.
Good job by Dyer getting out into some space, letting a little more time run off the clock.
Getting it down to 13 seconds, and he goes to the line as Grants Pass gets their 12th foul. I think they stopped counting at 10.
Yeah.
Once it gets to the double bonus. That's the 12th foul of the half for them. Dixon getting to come back in. Dyer again successful at the line. He's got 6 on the night. Tyson Dixon coming in for Ely. Boy, Ely's played a tough game.
Yeah, he has.
Just like, Coach York said in the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, gritty.
Yeah.
He's a gritty player. Student section causing grief. Here they come down now. Under 10 seconds to go. Looking for that one last shot. Three-pointer heaved. Not going to go. Carpenter gets it. And that is going to be the final as North Medford will make their first win of the season, with the final going to be 57-49. And that is a great way to go. As we take a break, we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. Our final tonight, North Medford goes 1-0 in conference play. We'll take a break. We'll come back in just a minute, and we'll have Coach Plankenhorn up here to talk all about it when we come back right after this.
Hello, I'm Lennox Scott, Chairman and CEO of John O. Scott Real Estate. In 1931, my grandfather started John O. Scott Real Estate. I would like to take a moment to thank you for your trust in allowing us to serve your real estate needs. Helping you realize your home ownership dreams is why we do what we do. But one thing is clear, it takes place one client at a time, each individual buyer or seller, because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. The past few years have been an incredible time of growth for us. We now have over 110 offices and more than 3,000 broker associates in the states of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and California. But our higher purpose is living life as a contribution.
All right, well, there you see the final before you, 57-49, and a topsy-turvy, nitty-gritty, fight back and forth kind of game that I think you can chalk up to a learning experience.
I would hope we keep learning. All I know is the 49 means you usually win.
Yeah, well, that's your goal, right?
That's the goal, under 50.
You almost got to 60.
It wasn't pretty by any means. We just found a way to get it done. We always know that Grants Pass does a great job. He just does a great job with his kids. They're well-schooled, they fight, and we got a nice run there in the second quarter that got us the advantage, and then we just kind of hung on from there.
Well, early on, Chris and I both noticed it was a hard time holding the ball. And then, the passes were dropping.
I don't know, we're just putting a lot of pressure on ourselves, and obviously some kids are wanting to play, and they're putting more pressure on themselves because they want to do so good, and instead of just going out and playing and let things flow, they're a little tight, and they're trying to force. Instead, second quarter, we changed defenses, and that helped. And then all of a sudden, we got some things rolling offensively, and that was really the game right there, that stretch at the end of the second quarter where we score 8 straight times, and they only get 1 bucket. So that's the game.
That was the change that stayed and counted. Now, some good play off the bench. I mean, you had some good hustle and good effort come in from Neff and come in from Robustelli, from Stultz. I mean, it was a scrappy game.
Oh, yeah. It's always going to be scrappy in league. It's just good to be here. Like we told the kids, we're all 0-0. I told you they were 0-0. They're going to come. Everybody thinks they still have a legit chance at conference titles. But after this game, you're going to either be in the upper echelon or the lower echelon, and we're happy to be where we're at.
The top half. This game, when I think about it now, remember back at Heater Newman, the game when Matt Maurer chipped his tooth?
Oh, yeah.
That was this kind of game.
It was that kind of game. It was physical, just fighting each other, and, a couple technicals.
Ely was giving Jet just the business underneath.
There was a lot of stuff going on. We just got to get better. That was the good thing. We survived, and we got another 4 days of practice to get better for Sheldon, and hopefully we can eventually turn a corner that we can get to be the team we know we can be. I just still don't think we're anywhere close.
Yeah, they're getting there, though. But a good win tonight, 57-49. And so from here, where do you go? What's the schedule now?
Well, we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Get ready for Sheldon here again, another important home game. And, you know, there's only 10 games, so if you get that one, you're 2-0 and 20% of the league's done. So it's a huge game for us to come out and play our best against Sheldon. We'll see who else won today and go from there.
All right. I would bet you, after winning a state championship, this guy would still say there's things to work on.
There's always things to work on. I would be a little bit of a celebrate, though.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I'm super happy about this win. It's not easy. You said I'm dripping with sweat. It was a challenge, and we got it done. It's happy to win games. So when you've lost 3 in a row, to get a win, it's always the chore. I mean, mental is as much the game as anything else. So It's nice to get one. Now we're refreshed when we come to practice. Even when we're talking about little things we need to improve on, it's about a win, not a loss.
Right. It's not as much yelling, griping, and clapping.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Well, congratulations, Coach, on the win in 57-49 our final. You can check out the highlights coming up tonight on Friday Night Fast Breaks on Channel 10 for now. We're going to send it to break. We'll be back to wrap things up. But, Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We'll see you again here in just a moment.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lennox Scott, Chairman and CEO of John O. Scott Real Estate. In 1931, my grandfather started John O. Scott Real Estate. I would like to take a moment to thank you for your trust in allowing us to serve your real estate needs. Helping you realize your home ownership dreams is why we do what we do. But one thing is clear, it takes place one client at a time, each individual buyer or seller. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. The past few years have been an incredible time of growth for us. We now have over 110 offices and more than 3,000 broker associates in the states of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and California. But our higher purpose is living life as a contribution.
Little rock concert going on here for the big finale. You know, 57-49 is the final score. Chris, as Coach said there, just a gritty game. 2 hard-fighting teams, and he said entire conference schedule is going to be games like this. Going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, North Medford has their work cut out for them. So does Grants Pass. Grants Pass came into this the higher-ranked team, got upset, but they're still such a skilled team that you know that they're going to come back, make adjustments, and later in the season they'll have something to say.
Yeah, South Eugene defeating South Medford tonight 57-46. South Medford gave them a good run for their money and checking it out. But as we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, our final here, 57-49. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. Be sure to download the free TableRockSports.net app and watch a replay of this game free on your mobile devices. We'd like to thank North Medford High School Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net and the broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches York and Plankenhorn for being on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Next Table Rock Sports broadcast coming your way. Check the local listings on our YouTube channel. The girls now back in it with Grants Pass, 26-25. That one late in the fourth, and they were down by a good margin, but they're coming back now, only down by 1, so you can flip over to that game. We hope you enjoyed this free broadcast made possible by our sponsor support. Coming up in just a couple hours, we've got KTVL Friday Night Fast Breaks. I'll be hosting that tonight. Joe's on assignment in Arizona. Believe it or not, he is going to pitch an inning of baseball tomorrow at a multi-decade baseball team reunion. I won't tell you how many. I'll leave that to your imagination. But check out. We'll be coming up at 11:10. Again, the final score tonight, 57-49 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with Christopher Janish and Megan Anderson. I'm Debbie DeSoto saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.